Hey everyone, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel where I document my journey to financial freedom, one investment at a time. Today's video is all about dividends and how I've earned over £60 in passive income just by holding stocks in my Trading 212 account. Just to be clear, I'll be focusing specifically on my Trading 212 portfolio, sharing real numbers, real stocks, and what I've learned so far. So, what exactly are dividends? A dividend is a portion of a company's profits that gets paid out to shareholders. So, if you own a slice of the company, even just one share, you get a slice of the profits too. Think of it like a thank you bonus for simply owning part of the business. And yep, they show up in my account even when I'm doing nothing. That's why they're often called passive income. So, why dividend investing? Well, for me, it's all about building long term passive income. I love the idea that I can invest in solid companies and they'll reward me just for holding their shares. It's money coming in even when I'm not actively doing anything, and that's a big part of what financial freedom means to me. Plus, I wanted to create a portfolio that could eventually pay me consistently every month, even if it's small to begin with. And that's exactly what dividends allow you to do. They grow over time, and so does the income. Let's now look at how the portfolio has performed and what dividend income I've earned so far. I started investing with Trading 212 on March the 25th, 2025. Now, since then, I've invested just over £15,000, and as of today, the value of my portfolio has grown to £17,900. Now, that's a gain of just over £2,800, which is about an 18% return on investment in just over 4 months. Not too shabby at all. So I've earned just over £60 in dividends so far, and let me show you a few highlights of my portfolio on screen. So you can see some dividends such as Disney, National Grid, and the Vanguard S&P 500. I got a big dividend from Nike, BP, Shell, and many, many more. Now, these are small amounts, but they all add up. And remember, this is income I don't even work for. I just received this for owning the shares themselves. Now let's look at some of my favorite dividend stocks. Now first up is BP. I've received £7.28 in dividends from them so far, and they're one of the bigger payers in my portfolio. Now as a global oil and gas company, BP has benefited from rising energy prices and continues to return cash to shareholders. They've got a strong dividend yield and have committed to shareholder returns even while investing in renewable energy. Now I'm holding BP for the mix of high yield and long-term potential. Next up is Nike, or Nike. Yup, the sportswear giant. And I've earned £4.83 in dividends so far from them. Now, while Nike isn't a high yield stock, they've consistently increased their dividend year after year. It's what's known as a dividend growth stock. So even if the income is small now, it could grow significantly over time. Plus, it's Nike. They've got a global brand power and a strong business. Now, I actually purchased a lot of Nike shares very recently because I thought they were undervalued, and thankfully they have gained a lot of value recently. Okay, and last on my list is Kier Group, a UK-based construction and infrastructure company. So far, I've received £3 in dividends from them. It might not be a flashy name like Nike or BP, but I like it because they recently reinstated their dividend, which is usually a positive sign that the business is recovering and stabilising. Kier is heavily involved in UK infrastructure projects, and while it's a bit more of a rebound play in my portfolio, I see real potential here for growth and improved income in the future. I picked up quite a few of these shares when I thought they were undervalued, and again, they have managed to gain value in recent times. Now, the magic of dividends is that they grow over time. Many companies increase their dividend payments as their earnings increase. So, if the share price increases too, that's double the win, growth and income. In the UK, if you're investing through a stocks and shares ISA, your dividends are completely tax free. But if you're not using an ISA, you'll only get the first £500 of dividend income tax free. It used to be £1,000, so that is a hit for savers. Now, if you're watching this and you have money sitting in savings, especially if you're getting taxed on your interest, dividend investing might be something to explore. It's not without its risks, but it's a solid strategy for building a steady stream of passive income. So in just over 4 months, I've received £60 and 20 pence in dividends, which averages to about £15 and 5 pence per month. Now, if that continues, I could be looking at £180 for the full year, which is about a 1.2% yield based on what I've invested. Now, keep in mind, not all my stocks pay dividends. I like to diversify what I'm investing in, so I also hold growth stocks like tech firms in ETFs. So that's a snapshot of where I'm at in my dividend journey. It's still early, but it's fun to see this passive income start rolling in. And hey, why not start your journey toward financial freedom today? Dividend investing could be a great way to get there, especially if you want your money to work for you. Now, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite dividend stock right now? So if you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any updates. And please, just a final reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything in this video is based on my own experience and opinions. Always do your own research or speak to a financial professional before making investment decisions. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.